Hey guys, Steve and Brian here from Nuts Off Gaming. Today we are just doing a little video on Mercy and our thoughts on Mercy. There are some changes coming to her and an update coming up. So guys just wanted to get some thoughts out there.
Yeah, Steve is a Mercy main, or one of his mains is Mercy, so
Yeah.
these changes will heavily be affecting him.
Yeah, and it's not like I sought out to be a Mercy main, but by every other jackass playing the game, not picking a healer, sort of kind of forced into it. So, I mean, in my opinion, certainly the best healer in the game.
The most true healer in the game.
Yeah, I mean, some of those support people don't even heal at all. And the Resurrect is certainly
The most powerful ult.
Yep, I mean, that's really a make or break difference between some games where your team could be dead and a big push coming and you revive a couple of players, and that could be the complete difference between winning and losing a game easily.
We've all been there where you kill the enemy team, but you know that there's one Mercy left. She just flies around the corner before you can get her, before Roadhog Hook can snatch her out of the air.
Yep, one of the worst feelings.
She gets that resin.
Yep, that Mercy flying right towards you. You know what's happening.
Yes. So, the way it is right now, Mercy has her Caduceus staff, which heals
Yep.
and damage buffs. She can fly towards a teammate. She can use her wings to kind of descend her slowly.
Yeah.
And then she has a pistol with 20 bullets in the chamber. And then her res, anyone within a certain area, her ultimate, she can resurrect them back to full health.
Yep.
Do you think that there's anything that needs to be done?
I think there's nothing that needs to be done. I think Mercy's great, very effective at healing a person at a time in rapid amounts. You know, for me, what would be easy, and maybe you can even do this, no, I don't think you can, but maybe let's say you have 3 people in front of you, instead of maybe right trigger, make a couple other buttons. I don't know that they're available buttons, but like, hey, I want to heal this guy, so I press this button. Because sometimes I want to heal someone, but someone else will run in the way or something, so I don't.
I got you.
So it would be nice to kind of lock in maybe 3 different available buttons to heal that person.
Maybe you have a critical Reinhardt, and then all of a sudden a Roadhog full health steps in front of your line of sight.
Yep. And
right
then he
before
might
you're
die.
like before you're able to get the health onto Reinhardt.
Yep. And sometimes when I'm trying to do my fly towards someone else will kind of lock on, and then I don't go where I want, and that really can affect something.
So the new ultimate ability is called Valkyrie. So what this does, it enhances Mercy for 20 seconds. Her staff can do healing or damage. So she can do healing or damage boost to all allies within the target range. Pretty much probably like
so it's like Orisa.
It's like Orisa, yeah.
Except healing too.
Right.
Which is, I mean, that's cool. That almost negates Orisa now.
It also says that her staff's range is extended at this point. So it's a little bit further than where she can normally hold the beam for.
I mean, that's pretty cool. So you can, so now you're basically, I mean, same thing. You're pressing like right trigger, but instead of healing one person, you're healing and amplifying.
Right.
Essentially, your resurrection radius.
If you're on the corner of the point, you can pretty much heal anyone that's on the point defending, which is good.
Yeah, I think that's cool. It's more of a preventative thing, so you're preventing people from going down instead of reviving them.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, what would really be effective in that situation is when the other team's making a huge push, and then you put your ult right before they make their push, instead of waiting for a couple guys to go down while you're healing people, and then resurrect them in the middle of the push or near the end.
So her pistol now will have infinite ammo, increased damage, and fire rate. You don't even use the pistol.
I don't use the pistol at all.
I think the pistol is very good. It's very accurate, and it does decent damage the way it is now. So I think.
Yeah, I think now that change may actually lead me to maybe use the pistol sometimes. I mean, there are certainly downtimes when no one on your team needs healed, or you're by yourself, and then the staff doesn't do you anything. I am one of those people who I'll take 2 shots and then reload. So with an infinite ammo, when I'm playing with Diva, when she has infinite ammo, I always try and reload, and it
Even
never.
though you don't
yeah,
have to.
Yeah.
So the next thing, her Guardian Angel, which is her ability to fly to teammates, the range is increased and the speed at which she flies is increased. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I certainly use it when maybe you're on there's a control point or something. You're on one side, and then maybe you have 2 or 3 guys on each side, so you got to get over there quickly. But I also use it. I mean, she's not the fastest person, so if you have a Diva or a Tracer or someone in the very beginning kind of going out there, you can get out there with them. And I mean, that's they can get out there and then maybe do a quick 1v1 battle before the team even gets there. And if you have a Mercy on your person, they're going to win every time. And when you have a 1v1 and one person has a Mercy on them, you can't lose.
Theoretically. So a new ability that she'll get for this ultimate is called Hover. She can just pretty much fly around. So instead of having to fly to teammates, she can pretty much just go in the air and move around pretty freely. I don't know how she initiates it, but yeah, she can get in the air and pretty much go around.
That'll be interesting. That'll be really cool. Pharah is very difficult to hit in the air. That's a main pro of Pharah. People shooting up at you. I mean, Soldier really is the main person to get you down. Other people with guns, but I mean, like a Junkrat, it is not going to shoot you down if you're in the air. So keeping that leverage, I'm not sure how easy it'll be to maintain staying in the air. But if you can stay in the air above people while healing them, you're really having a big advantage, because you're not going to get hit by some random Junkrat. Everyone's shooting at ground level where everyone is. And once you do that, Mercy might get in the way, and then that focuses the attention. But they have to go out of their way by looking up to shoot the Mercy.
So now her passive ability, which is regeneration, she slowly heals herself, will no longer be interrupted when she takes damage. So right now, if she gets shot while she's trying to regen, it just stops the healing the way it is. Well, she'll lose health because she's getting hit, but then it'll take a second for it to kick back in. So now she'll be constantly regenerating her health. So that will definitely increase her survivability, which I know you have issues with.
Yeah, if I'm healing someone, or they go down or something, and it's just me, I'm pretty much gonna die.
You don't even pull out your pistol.
Yeah.
You don't even
I
try
try
and
and go
defend
back.
yourself.
I try and go back and see if there's someone else that can kind of take charge, because I rely almost solely on my teammates killing whoever's trying to attack me while I, keep them alive and stuff. So, in the cases where that doesn't happen, I can at least, fly away and get to a safe distance while regenerating my health. Whereas I can't really do that right now. So I like that change. It sounds like she's getting a really big buff.
So now her new ability will be her old alt, Resurrect. She can heal any teammate. She can heal one teammate, but there's a really long cooldown time for this normally without Valkyrie initiated. She can do this just throughout the battle. I don't know what the cooldown time is. Maybe it's a minute, maybe it's 30 seconds. It could be a very long time.
It depends. There'll be sometimes minutes where I don't use a revive. I think it almost is a good thing that it's, not a great thing that you can only do one person, but now it kind of forces you to use it early, and basically when the first person goes down, just use it. Instead of, hey, all right, maybe a person went down, a couple more might go down, so maybe I'll hold on to it, and then they don't, and it's a weird, you're in limbo of, should I use it, shouldn't I use it? Now it's more of a, all right, I only have one, I can't wait for anyone else, I'm just going to use it now, and then that might help save anyone else who might go down.
Then, so when her Valkyrie is activated, the time it takes to get another Resurrect is 10 seconds. So you can revive, 10 seconds later you got another revive. So the Valkyrie lasts for 20 seconds. So if you do a revive right when you initiate the Valkyrie, you can get a second revive in.
Potentially a third.
Possibly. I don't know how.
You'd have to be like 0, 10, 20.
Yeah, I don't know how close that'll be.
But
And they may adjust that.
But I mean, that sounds like, I don't know, at least how it sounds, you can't lose a battle with that. I mean, because you're now reviving
You could lose a
someone.
battle only if they ult. Like if a
Well, yeah,
Reaper
if they
comes
keep,
in.
yeah. But I mean, what essentially you're doing is you're reviving someone. Then now you're not only healing, boost basically your whole team that's right in front of you, but you're damage boosting them. And then if someone else happens to go down, you revive them as well. So I mean, that sounds like a huge advantage over the other team. I mean, that's a big thing to get over. I mean, I don't really know what does an EMP put that down? Like your Valkyrie, does an EMP put your Valkyrie down after you initiate it? It probably won't let you.
It'll take away all the abilities.
You
except
resurrect.
For, I'm assuming that you can still heal multiple people and you can still use your pistol. Resurrect will be gone.
Yep.
Damage boost will be gone. Flying, I'm assuming hovering will be gone. So you'll probably be able to heal and shoot. I wonder whose picks will change to counter Mercy, if any.
You know, just some of the people off the top of mind, like Roadhog, that's not really gonna. I mean, it's not, his ult isn't strong enough to really do anything against a team that's constantly getting healed and damage boost. So it's an ineffective thing to counter that. I mean, Transcendence is the same thing almost as the Valkyrie, except you're not getting the damage boost. So
and it's instant as opposed to, like, we don't know if her healing is going to be enhanced or if it's just multiple people.
Yeah. But
so right now, for pretty much on average for competitive, Mercy has the highest pick rate, around 12.5%.
Which makes sense. I mean, you need a healer really for your team to succeed.
And in quick play, she has the second highest pick rate at about 8%, only losing out to Genji. And this is on the PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, like averaged out. So she has the highest pick rate at competitive, the second highest on quick play. Do you think an increase or decrease?
It definitely, I think, still be the top person to pick. You know, even with the Resurrect gone.
Why is she always the last person picked then? Not always, but a lot of the time.
Well, that's because you need a healer. Every team. I mean, you really need a healer, unless you have like a soldier and
Roadhog, May.
Yeah, like
all the self-healer people.
Yeah, and you would really need a soldier to like at least have the circle heal or whatever. So you need a healer. She's the best healer, so that's I mean, you're giving up your ability to really do a lot of damage, but to me, Lucio doesn't do much damage. His boost is good for environmental kills.
The boop or whatever.
Yep. Zenyatta, definitely the
Orb of Discord.
Yep, the Orb of Discord is effective. And even his
charge up.
Yeah, I mean, those are effective things. But the amount of health that they regenerate for the team doesn't compare to Mercy, and I think that's what really is the appeal, keeping your big damage players in the game. So it's got to be still Mercy top.
Anything else you want to say about Mercy?
No, but with these changes, as you're probably going to show in this video, definitely make sure you get the Resurrect 4 people at once achievement.
Yeah.
Because that's, I'm assuming, going to be an obsolete achievement once the update comes.
If you don't get it and they don't change it, then you'll be out of luck for that achievement.
Yep.
I'm assuming that they'll give her new achievements with her updates, but they're not going to delete the old achievement.
No, I've never seen achievement deleted.
The thing that pretty much led to this video was me seeing these, telling Steve. Steve had the achievement, I did not, so I just played quick play for a couple days until I got the achievement, which I will show, or I have showed in the video. So yeah, who knows what'll happen to those achievements?
Yeah, and I mean it's one of those things where it's frustrating because maybe someone hasn't bought the game until after the update. So and like that's how it was for me. I did not get the game until maybe it was around Christmas time of last year. So I just got in on May's Snowball Offensive, but I'd missed out on the Junkenstein's Revenge. So those achievements, unless this October or a future time that that game mode becomes available, I will never be able to get those achievements.
Which we hope, because Junkenstein's Revenge was fun. They brought Lucio Ball back for the summer games. Hopefully they bring back the old events and the old games, as well as introduce new ones. Like they introduced Lucio Competitive, which wasn't around last time.
Yep.
Mercy was, like, it was Junkenstein's Revenge, so Junkrat was kind of like the main baddie, but Mercy was the final villain. She, like all the other heroes that were fighting, she was the final villain, and she still had her healing and her resurrect. So I wonder if how that will incorporate to Junkenstein's Revenge.
I mean, maybe it'll be, because usually they do a big update at the beginning of an event, and at the end of the event there's a huge update. So maybe it'll be the same through Junkenstein's Revenge, and then after that, because I believe that'll be the end of Season 6 of competitive as well. So that'd be a great time to, when the competitive season is over, Junkenstein's Revenge is over, that event is all over, that'd be a great time for them to make all their changes.
That's true, because when Doomfist was introduced, he wasn't available right away into competitive. That's how they do it for new characters. I don't remember when Symmetra had her big retooling, if she was unavailable in competitive until they finally worked out all the kinks. So they can't make Mercy unavailable in competitive.
Right. Yeah.
That's
like you said, the top person picked in competitive. They can't make her.
So they'll have to do it during the off season when they make the change.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for watching this Mercy video. Let us know your comments on Mercy and the changes, and what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see stick. Obviously, the creators of this game are always willing to listen to the community, so
yeah,
make sure you let your opinions known.
Yep, that's right. And if you really like this video, maybe we'll do this for other characters as well,
or other games.
Yeah,
like if you like this style that we've doing, this is the first one we've done of it.
Yeah, so let us know.
All right, thanks guys.
Bye.